Hey, what's up, Dice Rollers? Paul here, and I'll be your DM for a little while. If you're brand new to the channel, thank you so much for being here. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button so you get videos like this on a regular basis. And today I want to share with you my Artificer build using a Goblin. You can find this build in both Ebberon, Rising from the Last War, and Tasha's Cauldron of Everything. They are identical as far as the build goes, so you can pick up either of those books. I'll put links down in the description below. So let's go ahead and start off with a name, FROOG ROONDAR. I don't know how many of you use a last name with your characters, but I like last names. If you like to use last names, leave me a comment and let me know some of your favorite last names you've given your characters. FROOG's village was destroyed by a horde of bugbears, and FROOG, when he was very young, was met upon the road with a bunch of artisans who were traveling, selling their wares and so forth, and that is how he came to be a part of the Artificer community. There was an Artificer as part of the trail there, and taught him a few things along the way, and so he started to develop as a somebody who could take things apart, and it had a natural ability about him to be able to take things apart and put them back together, and showed genuine interest, and so he wound up learning this skill from them. FROOG's personality is a combination of Doc Brown from Back to the Future, where he just uses crazy words to explain things. He kind of mumbles to himself while he's trying to figure things out. And Ben Grimm from the Fantastic Four, hence the cigar. So FROOG talks kind of rough. Like I say, mumbles to himself. He uses crazy words, and he's always trying to figure something out and describe something. And he's trying to generally try to solve a problem. So let's go ahead and get into the build. Here are my stats. Got Strength 10, Dex 12, Constitution 13, Intelligence 17, Wisdom 11, and Charisma 9. I don't mind having lower stats in certain areas. I mean, I roll what I roll. I don't do a whole lot of messing around with that stuff. But and I don't do a lot of mid-maxing. I'd rather play a character that has a 9, charisma, or a 5 charisma. It doesn't matter. Whatever it says on the dice, that's how I play them. For being a goblin, I get 2 great little abilities there. I get Disengage and Hide, and I can use those on either one of those. I have my choice of them, where I can use Disengage or Hide, and Disengage allows me to get away from an enemy without an attack of opportunity, and my Hide action gives me a bonus to hide. I have a stealth of +6, so I can use my hide and then be able to jump out and do bad things to those who are trying to hurt me. My skills here are Arcana, Investigation, and Stealth. And I took Investigation just because I think FROOG is a curious goblin. He likes to investigate. He likes to know how things work, why they work, all that kind of good stuff. So I think Investigation is going to work for him really well. Okay, up next I get some magical tinkering abilities, some little magic there. By the way, my wrench works as my magic there. In other words, all my magic comes through my wrench, which is kind of cool. So it's kind of a double edged wrench, if you will. It's good for spells, and it's good for hitting people in the head with. So I treat it like a mace. But yeah, the abilities that I have there as a magical tinkering is objects shed 5 feet of light, which I think is really cool because as you touch these rocks, you can leave a trail. You can leave a false trail. That'd be kind of cool if you left like a little trail for the monsters to follow, or whoever may be following you, to maybe set a trap for them. That'd be kind of cool to use that ability for that. Then you have nonverbal sounds, which I think would be cool to have some sort of, like if you make a noise somewhere, you could do something where something makes the nonverbal noise. It could be a cat or a dog, or the rustling of leaves, or something that maybe could be good used as a distraction, or to put people off your trail. Another one is a 6-second message. Maybe somebody's gotten lost in the woods. Maybe you can, part of your party is somewhere else, and you can leave a little message for them, telling them where you are, or where the party is, or leaving instructions. Or you can do something silly like leave a sign that says here, push to talk, or push to listen or something like that, where somebody goofy would come up and actually do that, and you're basically creating another trap scenario where if they come up and do that, it's, you know, you they're listening to this message that may say, look behind you, and then suddenly you're, you know, doing a backstab if you're a rogue or something like that. The last one is picture and text. So, you know, if I want to leave maybe a picture of me, you know, on a wall or something like that, where I can sort of like leave a message type of thing, might be kind of cool. And I just find there's so many really cool ways to these little magical tinkerings that I think it's yet to be fully plumbed and used in some very creative ways. I would love to hear from you. If you've used an artificer before, I would love some great ways to use some of this magical tinkering. Leave it in the comments below. All right, and that is my artificer goblin build. When I get to 3rd level, I'll decide then whether I want to go into alchemy or armor or an artillerist, any of those things. But I'm leaning towards chemicals, and as only a good goblin would. So I'd love to hear about your build. Have you built an artificer? Leave me some comments down below. Give me some tips, some ideas on how to play one. I have some general ideas, but I'm always open to new ideas. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, as I will be doing some more subclasses coming from Tasha's Cauldron of Everything. So if you hit that subscribe button, you'll get videos like this in your inbox. You'll be notified when I go live, all that kind of good stuff that I'll be doing in 2021. So thank you so much for sticking around, watching the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.